Coilovers and welcome to another video. Now, today of something that I've been hiding or I've been having in the works for about 4 months. I've been trying to do anyways. I've been wanting and I've been talking about building a drift car. I want to build a drift car, slab car, whatever it is. I'm not going to count. Can't even see, but I'm not going to count any of the BMWs I've had before. This is drift cars. They weren't. No welded diffs, no nothing, just normal cars that I plan to sell them. This thing we're modifying, and I cannot wait because I've been wanting to do this for a while. I even have some of the parts you've probably seen in the background of videos. I'll show you, I'll actually just show you that all later. I have a full list and everything. That's what we're going to go through in this video. But first, probably the main thing you came for is the car. So I'm going to show you guys that now, but I'm going to warn you now that there's going to be wind. And for those of you who don't know, my phone doesn't like wind, and I still haven't figured out how to fix that out. And I'm recording everything on my fucking phone, so don't complain. I'm sorry. But without further ado, we keep on yapping, let's go show you the car. I'm gonna hold on. Alright, here, let's really quickly turn around the camera. But here, this is a 2004 BMW 320D. Oh yes, very nice. So, this thing is, but it's a cool thing. Factory 6-speed. I don't know if you can read that, but it's factory 6-speed. That is sick. So, this thing, 150 brake, diesel, and if you guys remember, now the main reason why I wanted a 320D and not a 4-cylinder like that car is because 4-cylinders, they suck through petrol, right? And I don't want to be spending a fuckload of money on fuel. And this thing I took down for a day driving in fields, and this thing ran on 2 gallons for the whole day, and it was great. This thing came in a quarter tank, so this thing's probably going to last a month on that with the amount of time we'll be driving. So here's the car. It's got a couple of marks. It's got this dent here in the door. It's got a little bit of rust, as you can see. It's got this. It's a little bit rough around the edges, but I didn't buy it. I didn't buy it to be a show car. I bought it to be a drift car. So there's a couple scuffs here. It's missing the trim here. So if anybody has the trim here, let me know. I want to get this trim. It's got a scuff here. You know, it's got marks. All right. It's nearly 20 years old. All right. It's 19. Oh shit! I nearly fell. It is 19 years old. This car. So I mean, can't really hate it. Again, the interior. Again, I will sit into the luxury that is the interior. There's a little bit of a hole here. Shift knob's a little bit fucked, but we're going to be replacing this anyway with an aftermarket shift knob. Do I have the keys? After that, it does not look too bad. It's got a black headliner. Every other BMW I have owned has had gray headliner, which is a bit weird. Oh, there's no battery in it. God damn it! To get the starting clip, I had to take the battery out of this to drive that one out of the way so I could get the starting clip. So, because I got this thing, I originally bought this thing Sunday, which was the 30th of January. So, you know, but yeah, it's here. It's actually not long off the road. Nearly €700 for tax for the whole year. That's dumb. But anyways, it does have this cool skid plate. It does already have a little plate, but it's not on a car. You know, it is what it is. But it does actually have a couple goodies in here that I haven't gone through yet. I haven't really looked in this car. I got this thing all the way up in Dublin. This luxury automobile. What's in here? This is the clip. This is cool. Ow! Yeah. Well, this has some stuff. Wait, is this spray paint? What? Black spray paint. Auto sprays. So yeah, I'm gonna do loads of different Shit. Oh no. Oh Jesus. That's plastic. That. Key. Yeah. Okay. Right. So I only have one key for this car, and the boot doesn't open properly. None of the buttons on the keys work. It's rough. Alright, it's rough. It's ready. But now, you've seen the car. I'm probably going to do a better video at some other point. But it is really fucking windy, so I do not want to continue outside. I'm actually going to come inside. And plug that in. We now have light. I actually have a shed update video already filmed from last year. But anyways, not doing that now. What we're doing now is we're going to be going through all of the parts I have and the whole list of the stuff I want to do to this car right now. Because I'm very impatient. I've already started making the parts for the car before I even got the car. So, in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys everything I have, all the parts, everything I want to do, and all that, as well as the car. So this is the plan. Let's do it. So, let's go. Hello lads, just jumping in here really quickly to say that these two clips won't line up because I was a dumbass and I deleted the clip that was supposed to be in here. Basically, I just showed off the little switch panel that I'm going to be installing into the car, which you guys will be seeing very shortly. At the time of editing this, I've actually already started trying to mock up the switch panel. But yeah, anyways, back to past me, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. So, sorry about that. Basically, it replaces that piece. You're going to see, you're going to see it at some point in the future. But also, cool thing about this series is that usually, for stuff like the shed, I just did update videos. For this, I'm going to record basically as much as I can. So, stuff like installing the switch panel, installing all that, showing you guys how I do all of it, and also showing you guys how I do everything. And all that sort of stuff, but stuff like maybe inside maybe like welding the diff, I might not do that, and like the coilovers and maybe the hydro. I don't know. We'll see. But definitely the diff I'm not gonna record because there's millions of videos, and probably not the coilovers. I don't know, but we'll see. But anyways, back to the task at hand. Put you back in the device. This is very, very scientific shit we got going on here. All right. You can see me? Yes, okay. So yeah, switch panel. This is going to basically just hold everything. I also have an old license plate as well. I don't know which one I want to use. Let me know, please, because I'd love to know which one I should use. Next up, I've already taken it out. It's this. Now this looks a bit weird at first, but this is basically a replacement for the shifter, or the shifter plate thing over the plate. So maybe I'll put an image on screen or something to show you. But basically, this is going to replace that, and I'm basically going to mount the hydro here, because what usually people do with BMWs is they strip the whole interior and then put the hydro on kind of the left-hand side, kind of further away from the driver. I want it as closest to me as I can. So basically, it sits like this in the car. This is the driver's side, this is the passenger side. I'm basically going to make a plate to hold the hydro on this side, and then weld it to that, and then it's going to sit in the car nice and lovely. That's why it hasn't been painted yet. That's why it's still this ugly metal color. So this still technically isn't done, but I thought I'd show you guys anyway. It's a cool custom piece. I like it. I think it will just be kind of cool to do. I didn't actually take into account 6 gears, so. Anyways, more. You'll probably see that in an episode at some point in the near future. And to go with that, so you probably think, so BMWs, on the shifter either side is the window switches. You're probably sitting there thinking, well then you can't roll up your windows. Also, probably also wondering, why don't I just weld it straight to the thing, take out all the interior. I want to try and keep as much interior in this car as I can. This thing isn't a designated track car. I'm also going to be bringing this thing to other places, like I plan on doing field driving with it, slab days, stuff like that. This thing I don't want it to turn into a missile car. I want it to I don't want to build it as a missile car straight away. I want to build it as this nice kind of drift car. And if it turns into a missile car, it does. Not my original intention. Okay, moving on. You're probably wondering where am I going to put the window switches. I have this. Another custom piece I made myself. Most of these pieces I've made myself, by the way. So this basically is going to hold my windows. And underneath, I've cut up a old shifter surround I had lying around, took out these pieces, so all I have to do is literally slot them in, and then I can use my factory window switches. Also, my plan is I'm going to run, you'll probably see this in a future episode, but I'm going to run these, I'm going to cut and extend the wires for the windows, run them forward a bit, and then use them on this. Again, you'll see that in a future episode. I'm not going to run too far deep into it now and kind of show you, but this is just going over what we're doing. Next up, wire the fan to a switch so the car doesn't overheat. BMWs, they kind of have a tendency to overheat, but diesels don't have as much tendency to overheat as the petrols, but I still want to be safe. Fog lights, I have a set of cool fog lights that I'll show you at a different date. Really nice. I want to hide them up behind the grill. Hopefully look class. I want to weld the diff, obviously. Coilovers, I have a shitty pair of coilovers that I was given with my 6-cylinder car, and the rears are actually on the Navy BMW at the moment, not the fronts. So I need to take them off of that car and put them onto the black 320D. Also, I need a name for the black 320D. If you have a name for it, let me know, because I have 2 saloons and 2 320Ds, so I can't really start calling them whatever. I think I have coilovers. They're in there. I have a full set of coilovers. They're in there. I can't be arsed to get them out right now. Water sprayer for the radiator. I'm not 100% if I want to do that or not. Bash bar. I have a bash bar in here. Can you see? Can you? You can't see, but I have a full-on bash bar that was also given that I painted black. Skid plate, because I'm going to be driving this thing in fields and stuff. I'm thinking about getting one. I'm not so sure. Or making one, actually. Just for my sump, which, knock on wood, will never work. Hopefully, I don't want to have to replace. Hydraulic handbrake, obviously. Rear jacking point that I might make myself, which will kind of have, you might see, you might not. Service the car. Haven't done that yet. I probably should have got it. Today is Tuesday. I got it Sunday. And I wasn't even here when it got delivered, so. Install speaker thing. Now, this is going to be, okay, I'll show you that in a minute. But, I want to cut, and then the last thing is I want to cut the rear and front wheel arch lips, which basically hold, I'll show you that in a future time. But we're not putting wide body on this car. It's fine. And then I also want to do a rust repair the wrong way. I'll show you how to do that as well at some point. But that's basically it for this video. Basically, I just want to introduce the car to the channel, let you guys know. I know my last video said I don't want to be spam uploading these. I think I might end up not spamming them every 2 in a day. I can't manage that. No, fuck. I've got the car. My plan is that I'm going to try, I want to get the car ready for summer. My plan is, the goal for this build is I want to drive it at Goldstone. Goldstone, if you don't know, is a figure-8 track. You can look it up. It's in Ireland. It's not too far from me. So I want to go there, and I want to do ride-alongs. I'm keeping all the interior in the car, all the seats. That's why I got the 4-door, so I can have friends, drive for friends, have a fun time, go to slab days, stuff like that. That is my plan with this car. Ultimate goal would be to get tandems. There's this one guy, and the main inspiration for doing all of this, is JD S Garage, I think. He's really cool, missile, yellow IS-200, I think. Really cool guy. He's actually helped me out with sourcing stuff for Goldstone and stuff like that, so I appreciate it. I would love to get tandems with him at some point, maybe. I don't know. But, anyways, with that, I hope you enjoy. Let me know if you did or not, or if you have any ideas, you want to see. Do you want to see me, I don't know, do something, if you want me to see me do something with the car, I don't know. But that is it. Hope you enjoyed. Talk to you all later. See y'all. Goodbye. Yay.
And since I can't leave anything alone, I decided that very same night after recording the video to start looking into, the car had basically came with this kind of aftermarket kind of phone parrot talky thing, I don't know. and I wanted to take it out because it looked weird. So what you're just about to witness is basically what happened. I think I kind of broke the radio, but then my dad helped me fix it. So yeah, that's what you're just about to see now.
A lot, that political base. It's fan. It certainly took.
Basically, what was happening with the radio is that if you turned it to a certain volume on the radio, it would only play at that volume. Like you couldn't. It had to be that specific volume for you to hear any audio out of the radio. But that's fixed now, so that's all that matters. I had to take the radio, the 6-cylinder one that I had lying around, but it doesn't matter. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Be ready for more coming soon, and talk to you guys all later. Goodbye.